Pisces. I'm here for another reading for you today, so feel free to take in a deep breath and connect with that inner source of yours so you can know what parts of this reading may be for you. Now, the reading is going to be general and timeless. You could have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, so just take what resonates with you. But if you would like a personal reading, a private session with me, Akashic Records, anything else, feel free to go to 144bluerosetemple.com, or you can email me. All of that information's in the box below. We do have a Venusian temple activation and workshop coming up on October 18th, so feel free to join us. And just as always, thank you for all of your love. Thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe. Go click on that notification bell and go like that like button so the rest of the Soul Tribe and Ancient Souls can find us. All right, Pisces, we're going to see what the highest message. Baba Yaga, patience, having faith the size of a mustard seed. Now, Baba Yaga is a crone goddess. She's a triple goddess, but also like a goddess of death and rebirth. So Baba Yaga can resonate with you. We do have patience over here. Now, if you're watching this, I am filming this during eclipse season. We do have Mary Magdalene, Sacred Marriage. For Pisces, why do we have Baba Yaga, patience? Mary Magdalene. We do have Soul Flame over here. Spirit is saying to be patient when it comes to your soul mission and journey. And I'm just going to channel it as it's coming through. We're like, yes, it is what you do, but it's more of the frequency it is that you hold. And that's what I'm hearing. As long as the frequency exists. We have Dharma unfolding. Remember that you're on a path over here. Now, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. I will say the 999 portal was a big shift of releasing lower parallel timelines, even with soul destiny, and realigning you to soul destiny. All right, for Pisces, why do we have Dharma unfolding and patience? Past lives. Some of you may be clearing a lot of past lives right now. I will say again, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. But the year of 9 is clearing a lot of lower parallel and past life energy. I'm going to grab the past life oracle deck. We have the mirror, other lives, past lives, and dimensional lives. Why do we have the mirror, past lives for patience and Dharma? Why do we have past lives for patience and Dharma? For some of you, we have leaving or travel. We also have father over here. Now, some of you can be a father. It could also just be masculine energy. So just take it, whether that be within or without of you. Some of you have been estranged from perhaps a father figure. Oh, okay. This is going deep. Oh, okay, galactic. It's going deep. It's also going all the way up with the galactic energy. As above, so below, Pisces. Estranged from a father. Dharma, patience. Now, you could have a passed on, it doesn't have to be just father. You know, you could have a mother that was in masculine energy, but you're estranged from them. There's something here that all connects though. The reason for separation is from past life or a parallel life. 333 as I say that. For Pisces, why do we have Dharma, patience? The mirror, past life, leaving, father, release fear. For some of you Pisces, again, you do have a parent here. It doesn't have to just be a father. They're actually a big part of your journey. However, it may be in separation or not in separation. If there was any separation between you and a parent, one, it's from a past life. That's why you both are separated. But you're not meant to be separated. There's something about, now that could be also your soul destiny and journey. It could even be ancestral, especially because it's like a parent over here. For Pisces, why do we have Dharma unfolding, Baba Yaga, patience, the mirror, past lives, and release fear? Now, some of you may have had a dream. We have a sudden shift. So there's going to be a sudden shift for you in a new cycle. Now, some of you have a passed on parent and they want to help you as a spirit guide. For others of you, I'm seeing the third eye being wiped from you and a parent and releasing fear of you, but also that parent. And again, for some of you, you may never come into contact with your parent, especially like, again, if they're passed on. but they're going to help you. You're meant to work together. For Pisces, why do we have Dharma unfolding, patience, past life, leaving or travel, Father, a sudden shift and release fear? Why do we have Dharma unfolding, Baba Yaga, patience, the mirror, past lives, leaving or travel, Father, release fear? Why do we have Judgment and High Priestess for Pisces? This is an interesting reading. Why do we have Dharma unfolding, patience, the mirror, past lives, leaving or travel, Father, a sudden shift and release fear? For Pisces, why the Judgment card? Why the High Priestess? And why the Three of Cups here? Why the Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles here? Or why the Tower card? Pisces. Whoa. Okay. Four of Wands here. When I tell you third eye blockages, like I'm just seeing like almost like the Ganesha energy though, or just any energy you could think of that just goes. Oh, wow. This goes deep, Pisces. Judgment, Five of Wands here. There was a past life conflict. Seven of Swords, High Priestess card over here. You're protected. When I tell you, you are protected. The Tower card comes in. Ten of Cups, which is family, marriage. For some of you, marriage. For others of you, this is happy family, happy home, a happy fourth house. There's some sort of like chaotic event that actually brings you both together over here. This is very interesting, Pisces. There's some sort of chaos actually that brings you together. And it feels like it's almost fated here for you, Pisces, where again, this is a parent. Now, whether your parent is still around and you're just estranged or they're passed on, it's through a Tower energy, destruction and chaos, that it brings you both together. And it feels like that's actually what's meant to be. We have Five of Wands with the Judgment. It's interesting here where it's like, you know, like that duality, right? What actually brings you together is some sort of chaos and destruction. For Pisces, why Five of Wands with the Judgment? Why Seven of Swords with the High Priestess here? Why the Eight of Wands here with the Five Cups? You know, Pisces, you are either feeling a parent or a parent is feeling you here. We have Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. There's like messages over here. Now again, if you have a passed on parent or loved one, they're trying to send you messages through your dreams, through like meditation and things like that. They're trying to guide you, to lead you. They're also trying to send you a message, and it does say release fear. Now, why the Tower card with the Ten of Cups here? Pisces. Now, for some of you, things are coming in. Some of you may even be traveling. Now, if you do have, say, like passed on parents or passed on loved ones, this could be, you know, like time, astral travel, right? Like meditation, some sort of transcendent meditation, etc. Akashic records, whatever resonates with you. For others of you, there's something fated, and I will say it's kind of more through chaos that brings you together. Why the Three of Cups here? It's going to bring you together. And then why do we have the Five of Pentacles here? That's duality. That's how duality works, right? Alchemy, Pisces, alchemy. It all decides. Not all decides. It all decides. Now, what I really meant to say, Pisces, what it all depends, right, of how you see it, but decides, right? What are you deciding with your reality? Release fear. I'm thinking of a time that a parent and I came together through a tsunami. I'm sharing that message though, because it's things like that where it's releasing fear. It all serves a role. It all serves a purpose. Pisces, through some sort of chaos and adversity, you and this parent come together, and someone just sent me a message. I just had a divine idea. Pisces, the chaos, the adversity, perhaps it's divine. And it's the eye of the beholder, right? And what I do see over here is all of this brings you and either peace to your fourth house. So if your parents are not around and they're not coming back around, you will have a happy fourth house. You will have a happy family. For others of you, you and a parent are actually destined and fated to come together. Heavy on the dreams, where they may have had dreams of you, maybe, again, like meditation, things like that. There's a new beginning over here between you and a parent. And again, it's a general timeless reading. So for some of you, your parents may be passed on. For others of you, you're just estranged from them. There is a coming together, whether that be spiritually or physically. All right, and I will say, it's through adversity and chaos. It's actually not through the love and the light, but it's destined, and it happens for you, and it actually brings in everything for you. So trust, really, really trusting in the seasons, the cycles. We did have Baba Yaga having faith the size of a mustard seed. There may be some sort of struggle, adversity here, Pisces, but having that small amount of faith, it's what brings everything in. Now for Pisces, what is the advice? What is the advice for Pisces? Truth, Hangman. You and this parent, or again, if you have passed on parents, you are shifting your perspective. I see not being in the root of fear, where it says release fear. If someone's in the root of fear, they're seeing from their third eye from fear. If your third eye is connected to the heart, you're seeing through the eyes of truth. So we have Truth, King of Swords, and the Hangman. You could also be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We do have the Hangman, which is Pisces energy, but it just feels like, again, air energy is the mind, Mercury. Communication, perspective, logic, ways of thinking. I do see a shift in perspective here. For Pisces, for advice, why the King of Swords with the Hangman? It says father. It says father, Pisces, okay? We have the Page of Cups, a child over here. The Emperor, all right? Now for some of you, heavy on the masculine father. You have father twice here. All right, now I will say, if there's anything between you and a parent, oftentimes we have multiple lifetimes with our parents where, it's like the last lifetime was not, they were not your father or mother, etc. You actually have multiple lifetimes with either your father or masculine energy of a family member. The confusion, the cords, all of this is being cut. What I'm seeing is it's the ancestors, it's higher self, it's spirit. I'm seeing that this is the lifetime that, just clearing of obstacles and blockages. You and this parent are meant to come together. And whatever in the ego or in each other's minds keeps you apart, I'm seeing just being cleared over here. It does say release fear. Now there's a song called Sinking Deep by Hillsong. It is a gospel song, but it talks about releasing fear. All fear removed. I breathe you in, I lean into your love. And so there's a lot of karmic energy here, Pisces. You do have multiple past lives with this father energy or figure. This is the lifetime that all fear is removed for you guys to come together. 144 as I say that. All right, I'm going to grab some other cards of advice. What are some cards of advice for Pisces for this reading? For this reading for Pisces. Prosperity over here. Then we do have water. So water, this card is about moving through a difficult situation and just choosing how to move through it. You are aligned with the power of the heavens, the strength of the earth, and the harmony of the people. Everything that you have dreamed of is taking shape now. Look at that heaven. Everything you have dreamed of is taking shape now. Receive the generosity and abundance. Be self-effacing and gracious over here. And I will say, Pisces, by the end of this reading, you have a 9 of coins. All right, and so everything really shifts for you. We do have prosperity here. What is another card of advice for Pisces for this reading? Yeshua, Jesus, and not my bird tweeting out of nowhere as soon as I say Jesus. Father, healing is possible. Look at this, Pisces. You can't make this up. And what I will say, it makes me want to cry, Pisces. I'm not showing my face today, but it makes me want to cry. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh is the one that's actually, look at that, God is great. I just got a message out of nowhere, just randomly, God is great. And my bird is now chirping really loud. The heavens, Yeshua, Jesus, the ancestors, everyone is actually conspiring. The heavens for you and this parent to come together over here. You are on the path of love, light, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Pisces, what I do see is a big heart opening between you and a parent. Now again, some of you have passed on parents and you're just meant to continue the legacy. For others of you, there's a huge higher heart alchemy. And when I tell you Jesus, Yeshua, is bringing you and this parent together, like despite whatever has happened in, you know, your lifetime, past lives, whatever it is, especially with the father energy over here. I'm going to grab 2 final messages. What's a final message for Pisces? A 3rd chakra, solar plexus. So that's your power. It's God's will over here. Call back your energy and power, Pisces. Archangel Chamuel can also resonate with you. And what is, we have a reward for hard work over here. All right, so you're getting some sort of reward for hard work. What are final messages for Pisces? Akashic Records. Yeah, you and this parent, heavy on the father energy. You have multiple past lives together. All right, but a lot of past life karma actually between you both. And again, whether they are here or not, there is a union happening. And we have higher heart opening, okay? So higher heart, Yeshua, Jesus can also resonate with you. And this parent is actually a soulmate of yours. All right, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.